Tuesday, the 11th of November, and the last 48 hours did not go to plan at all. It was super hectic coming here from Hawaii. First, we got 2 flights. So the first flight was from Hawaii to San Fran, and then we had the shortest layover ever because the first flight was slightly delayed. And then we finally made it to our gate, everything. We got to Fort Lauderdale in one piece, but our luggages did not make it. So that was a little bit of a drama. Luckily, I booked the Airbnb early so we could come in and get settled, but we had absolutely nothing, no clothes, nothing. But I was just so tired because I got absolutely zero sleep because the time difference is 5 hours from Hawaii to Fort Lauderdale. So didn't manage to sleep much on the flight. I was like insanely exhausted. My body was just absolutely wrecked. It was just like super hard to get here. It was harder to get here than from Melbourne to Hawaii. I feel like the time difference really kind of messed us up. But I also don't know if it's because it was like a domestic flight. The seats were not as comfortable. Obviously, I was not in business class, so that probably also made a difference. And then obviously the whole thing with the luggages was not a vibe at all, but we have finally made it. We had to basically go back to the airport and get the luggages as well. They did offer to deliver, but I just didn't really trust them. Not that I didn't really trust them, I just didn't really want any more delays, any more than needed. So in the meantime, whilst we were waiting for our luggages, we did go to Whole Foods and get stocked up. But even though we've already kind of got set up in the Airbnb, I'm going to give you a little bit of an Airbnb tour. So the Airbnb is much smaller than the one in Hawaii, but still kind of really cute. So we still got a decent kitchen. It's definitely much less bench space than I had in Hawaii. So I have this little corner here where I got set up with all my things. So we got some instant rice. There's no rice cooker in this one. Some oats, some cereal for Jeremy. I also ran out of my ABC spread, so I restocked up on some almond butter from Whole Foods. And then obviously I still have my seasonings and whatnot that I brought over with me. My honey and my trusty sriracha. We got restocked up on some bagels. Even though I still had oats in my bag, it was in my suitcase, so I had to go stock up on more. So I got these ones from Whole Foods. They're not as nice as the Quaker, but definitely like a little bit more healthy. So we got this from Whole Foods. And yeah, I just really love the everything bagels from Whole Foods. They are great. Obviously, I still have a little bit of my raw rice, but I don't have a rice cooker. So I may try to cook up that little bit that I have left in the pot and see how that works out. We have the exact same oven / stove situation. So at least I know how to use it. And then we also have the exact same microwave as well. We got sink here and also a little dishwasher. And then this is our tiny little table where me and Jeremy were working, eating breakfast and whatnot. It's definitely much smaller than the Hawaii one, but it's still fine. The decor in this place is really cute. It's quite like nice and comfy and whatnot, but yeah, it's just very small. And then as you can see over there, Jeremy's just chilling, and that's our nice couch. The couch is a little bit more comfortable. And then this is where I'll be taking my check-in photos in front of a little bit of like our little balcony with the natural light coming in here. Nice TV, there's Netflix and whatnot, so we will be chilling. We have finished watching Physical Asia, and it was amazing. If you haven't watched it, you have to check it out. Got our supplement set up there and a little bit more there. So there's a little supplement area. Lots of water that we stocked up on at Whole Foods. And then here, of course, set up my scale to weigh myself. That's the bathroom. A little bit not as nice as the one in Hawaii, but it'll do. A little bathtub situation there. And then this is the room. Really like the room. The bed is also very comfy. Best thing is there's a little mirror here for outfit checks. So my hair is still nice and curly from show day. Good news, I will be doing my hair myself for this one, and it will be straight. So again, I'll be doing the wash and blow dry. I'm gonna have to pay for that. But the good news is that my GHD straightener does work here, so I can definitely straighten my own hair. Got a little table there, some natural light coming through, and a nice little big wardrobe area for like all my stuff. So yeah, that's a little Airbnb tour. Obviously it was a little bit difficult because when we left Hawaii was Monday, and then today is Tuesday. No, we left Hawaii on Sunday. So we left Hawaii on Sunday, we got here on Monday, so kind of like a whole day of travel. Yesterday was just like a write-off. I didn't train or anything. So today is my first proper day back on the prep stuff, back on the prep grind. So obviously food have still been on track, but today we're going to go to the gym. So I think we're going to go check out Powerhouse Gym, see if we can get a week pass. Otherwise we'll just have to pay every day that we go, which is fine, but I'm really excited to get a workout in. I did weigh myself this morning. I was 45.5, so kind of exactly where we need to be. So we're going on base plan today. Don't really need to carb up or anything just yet. I will be competing on Sunday, so we still have a couple days to go. Again, we're going to be doing the same thing, just checking in with coach daily, and then we'll take it from there. From the gym, we managed to get a week pass, so that's basically going to be home base for the next couple of days, which is nice. The gym was really packed, so I didn't film my workout or anything, but spoke to a few really nice people there as well who knew I was competing on the weekend. So again, always like good vibes. It was a really good gym. The equipment is really good as well, so I had a great upper body session, and I also did a little bit of retail therapy. So I've been obsessed with these David bars, and you absolutely cannot get it in Australia. So I stocked up on some to bring back to Perth, all the different flavors. So I managed to try the blueberry one in Hong Kong, which my friend gave to me, but I managed to find these different flavors. So we've got chocolate chip cookie dough, salted peanut butter, cinnamon roll, peanut butter chocolate chunk. So I'm really excited to try these. And then also after that, I found a Bath and Body Works, and I managed to get some body cream as well to moisturize, and it smells absolutely amazing. Cinnamon sugar pretzel cookies. So when you can't eat these things, I guess the best you can do is find something that smells like it. This one has some vitamin E, aloe vera, cocoa butter, and hyaluronic acid. So that's awesome. Took some check-in photos for coach, so we'll see what he says, but I already know what I'm eating for this meal. So my next meal is just some jasmine rice, some asparagus, a little bit of chicken, and some nut butter. So I'm going to eat this, and I'm also reviewing and editing my vlog, and then I also have a possible consult call after. So very busy today, and then hopefully we'll have some time to do some fun stuff as well. Outfit check. So my sunnies are from Gentle Monster, and then this is my new black top that I got from Aritzia. This blue shirt is from Aritzia, but it's not new. I got it when I was in New York, so it's pretty old. And then I have my Bershka shorts and Balenciaga shoes because they're super comfy. So we're going to head over to the Las Olas Boulevard to go check it out. And yeah.
It's great, yeah. Technically, we are stuck.
It's actually a really cold day today and really windy. It's normally like kind of warm here, but yeah, it's super windy. I hope this shirt keeps me warm. I don't have anything that's any more warm than this. Super cool looking street, such a vibe. A lot of restaurants, a lot of like Italian places that I've seen so far, but I see like a Japanese hibachi grill up there as well. So lots of food places. Unfortunately, I can't eat, so just vibing. one thing about Fort Lauderdale is most people drive really nice cars. We've seen very nice cars so far. What cars have we seen?
Chevrolet. I don't know, you see a lot of them. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, AMG GTs, everything.
Yeah. There's a few that you told me are different names. I can't remember, but yeah, definitely like the Ferrari. We've seen Ferraris, a lot of Teslas. Yeah, just like everyone has like really nice cars, and like a lot of Mercedes as well. And where we're staying, it's close to like some of the dealerships. Yeah, luxury car dealerships. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. Oh, look at that place. Frenchy. Oh no, it's a dog. Is it a? Oh, it's a leash. We have little gondola tours here. That's cute. It's kind of like a mini Venice. It's like a whole bike situation happening right now. I think we're Santa's side. It's Santa's side. Let them pass first. I don't know what's happening. This is crazy. The cops are going after them. There's the cops.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
No.
Yeah.
For that to
Like,
happen
what?
here, it's almost like happening at church. Like somebody go like, that is so illegal right now.
Oh,
They all
yeah.
get here in jail.
Who's like,
No, we're from Australia. So we're like, oh, what's happening with the
We're
bikes?
like, what's happening?
We're like, is this normal?
They might get attempted
And on the
murder.
sidewalk, they're not.
Oh, they're not allowed.
No,
Ah.
they might get attempted murder for the just
This is allowed in
They could have ran me over. So.
So I was
That's
like,
allowed there or no?
no, not allowed.
And that is a Cybertruck. We also saw like a Ferrari before, but that's a Cybertruck. It is a freaking cake vending machine. I don't know if you guys know this guy, but he's like a famous chef. Carlos Beach. So basically today was super cold. So we were freezing when we were at Las Olas Boulevard. So we decided to detour and we went to this big mall, which turned out to be an outlet mall. And we were like shopping for 3 hours and whatnot. So now it's 7-ish. I just got home for my last meal. I had a lot of fun shopping. It was really fun. It just like kind of kept my mind off prep. I got a new jacket, which I really love. And that's pretty much it. Mainly just window shopping, but I love going to outlets. I just love seeing discounted prices. It's the Asian in me. But yeah, so now I have a nice big dinner. So this is what I'm having for my last meal. I just cooked up some fresh chicken because I was out of chicken. But so now I have chicken, ABC, some rice, some banana, and then everything but the bagel seasoning and some cayenne pepper on top, and then some cinnamon as well. So really excited to eat this meal. So new episode of Physical Asia is out, so Jeremy is really keen to watch it. So we're going to again watch Physical Asia, eat my last meal, get my water in, and then another day of prep is done.
He's letting go too early. That pissed me off. I'm like, you guys are lucky you guys have someone.
That's a good one, I think.
I think it's just that reason. I think it's actually like gas.
It's just a skill part of it.
Yeah. That went to let go and shit. Like we would be bad at it. It wouldn't be just pure muscle. Does that make sense? It's
Yeah.
like momentum.
It's getting higher. It's going further. It's getting heavier and it's going further.
Alright, shut up, man. You guys lost against a girl and a guy. In that holding one, you remember that? These fucking guys, 2 guys lost.
Maybe he was better with a heavier weight.
Maybe it's him. Fucking, that was a bad one. Go, bitches! Get set! Bam! See you fucking later, bro.
Deja Minggu. So, We are now 3 days out. I know it's nighttime. I absolutely did not film anything today. I just had a really hectic day. I woke up a little bit later, had a lot to kind of do and sort out in the morning. So yeah, this morning we was 45 kilos flat on the dot. So I'm pretty happy with that. Coach was happy with that as well. So we did do a little bit of a carb bump. So total macros for today was 154 protein, 271 carbs, and 48 grams of fat, which brings us to 2,000 calories, whereas yesterday we were on 1,700, which is sort of like my base plan. So did a decent amount of extra calories today, but ended the day at 46 kilos, which is the same as yesterday. So somewhat the same. So I'm interested to see how we look like tomorrow. Basically today just went to go train a little bit later than usual because this morning I just had a bunch of work stuff to do a call and just again sort out some admin stuff for the day, getting things ordered and sorted and meals and whatnot. So you're just trying to get into the groove of things again. It's just like busy every day, and the days just pass really fast. So we didn't really do anything too fun today either, just because I didn't want to be walking around or doing too much. We've been doing a lot of that already. I still kind of want to go see the Fort Lauderdale beach. Don't know if I kind of want to lay there and whatnot tomorrow. I need to start my tanning process. I did pre-wash my hair today, but I will be doing a proper wash and blow dry on the Saturday possibly, because tomorrow I'm going to start tanning. So I don't really want to wash my hair again, but it was just so oily I just needed to wash it. I just couldn't stand the dirty hair. But we did do something fun. We did go to Target, which for regular people may not be fun, but for me it's really fun. So went to Target, bought a bunch of stuff to bring back to Perth. I will do probably a little haul once I finish buying all the things I want to bring back. So I'm going to show you all the stuff I brought back. I bought, again, a lot of cool rice cakes that we can find here that we can't find in Perth, some pumpkin spice things. There's a lot of other things that I want to buy, but again, luggage space is an issue. Luggage weight is an issue as well. So I have to restrict myself from buying too much. And yeah, obviously when I get back to Perth, I really only have like 10 days, like I said, and then we head off to Taiwan, and then I go on my China holiday. And so by the time I come back and we'll be able to eat all the things, will basically be next year, and I'll be out of prep. So yeah, I'm not really sure whether I want to buy more fun foods. I haven't really bought much fun foods. The fun foods that we've bought so far, Jeremy will be consuming here. If there's any extras, we will probably bring it back, but there may not be. So I don't know if I want to buy more of that. But in the reverse, we don't want to have too much fun foods in the house. It's one of those things, like I don't want to keep too much of those. But also I'm like, how much rice cakes am I really going to be eating in my reverse, especially if I'm not going to be in prep anymore. So I'm in that weird in-between spot where my natural reaction is just to buy all the low-calorie prep foods. But I know that like prep's going to be basically over for me forever, like really, really soon, which is so crazy to say. Also, they have the official list of athletes out, and I think it's like about like 22 girls. Let me just actually count. Yeah, 22 girls that will be competing. A lot of them Olympians again, and a lot of them that I've just kind of followed, like not super closely, but I followed them enough to know that they do really, really well. They all look really good, very conditioned, very, very dense. So I am pretty intimidated, not gonna lie. Kind of feel like almost the same way going into Hong Kong, like I'm happy with myself and my package, and I really don't know if the judges will prefer my look or their look. I just know we're going to be fairly different. We're going to be bringing different things. I'm never going to be the biggest girl. I probably won't be the most conditioned either, but I'll be like pretty up there in terms of like the conditioning in my glute ham tie-in. So that's for sure. I know I'll have a nice small waist. My midsection may not look like super sharp. That's just not how it usually looks. If it does, I'll be really, really happy. I would love to have a really sharp looking midsection on stage. That would be great. But it's always like nice and small, which is great. And I'm confident with coaches peaking, we will be coming in perfect conditioning for bikini and the fullest I can be as well. I just have to focus on really pumping up more of my upper body. I don't think I've talked about official feedback from Hawaii yet as well, so let's just put it in this vlog. So after the Hawaii show, I don't think I filmed like a little recap. Basically, after the Hawaii show, I managed to, well, firstly, I came 7th. I actually don't even know if I said that. So I came 7th. So pretty happy with that I locked in that 7th place, because I suspected that I was 7th at prejudging, but it wasn't confirmed until finals, of course, and until the official scorecards were released. So yeah, official scorecards were released. I came 7th, so really grateful for that. It's still a really good placing for me, even though it's not my best placing. It's still very good in this lineup. I'm really happy, just really happy to be in the first call outs, and I'm hoping and praying really, really hard that I get first call outs again this weekend. But either way, it is a really, really, really hard show. Like, I think this is going to be really tough, but I am ready for the challenge, and just to again get my answers, see where I stand, and be able to kind of just like end this season knowing where I stand. And where I stand, I know, is much more ahead than I was at prior. So again, this is my 2nd time in Florida. I mean, I competed in Orlando before, and this time I'm bringing in a much better package. So Florida version of Nicole 2.0 is miles and miles ahead of Florida version 1. So that I know for sure. I am really happy with the conditioning that we're bringing, and I think I've held on to fullness pretty well. Now it's just about like getting Luke to peak me perfectly. So I'm just putting all that into his hands and just seeing what happens. Again, taking everything day by day, checking in tomorrow and see what happens. So we are Wednesday today, so I have Thursday, tomorrow, another just full day. Friday we have the athletes check-in, so I'm really excited for that. Seeing a lot of the people that I've been following on Instagram again is always going to be so surreal. Again, just being at Tim Gardner's show. Tim Gardner was the head judge last week. Apparently it's a really big show, really amazing show, so I'm just really excited to just see everything. Apparently Laura Lee is going to be there, so I think that's super exciting as well. And yeah, just doing the whole athlete check-ins, my last athlete check-in in the US. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of feels. I think I just haven't let everything sink in yet, because I've just been so busy every day, and I still been doing like a lot of work, and again with the time difference and whatnot, like now it's Wednesday night for me, but it's already Thursday morning for all my clients, and they're already like sending the check-ins through. So by the time I get to it, even tomorrow morning, it would have already been like nearly nighttime for them, you know? So yeah, it's a little bit tough with the time difference, and I haven't been sleeping very well because I'm still kind of jet lagged, because there is a 5-hour time difference from Hawaii to Florida as well. So yeah, that's been tough as well. So I'm just trying to deal and cope with everything. And also I have a big like 24-hour travel back to Perth as well. So I have all that ahead of me to look forward to, but I'm trying not to think about all those things. I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time and just really be there and be present. So tomorrow we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what we're going to do. All I know is all I have to do is get my tan on starting tomorrow. And then Friday check-ins. Saturday will be a free day because they'll be doing like the Masters or the NPC Naturals. And then the pros only go on Sunday. So Sunday I'll be competing around 10 a.m. So a really decent time. I'm not sure what time my makeup is yet, so hopefully not too early. I will be having this really famous makeup artist that does all the Olympians makeups and Laura Lee's makeup and all that kind of stuff. So Makeup by V. So I'm really excited to get my makeup done by her. So we'll be getting that done on Sunday morning. Sunday 10:30 we do the thing. I'm not sure if the amateurs go on first or the pros, to be honest. So I'm not sure exactly what time I'll go on, but I guess I'll find everything out on Friday. And then, yeah, then it'll be done by Sunday evening, hopefully not too late. And Monday, I fly out and begin my 24-hour of travel. So it's going to be a really long flight from Texas to Sydney. That's like a 16-hour flight. The first flight from Fort Lauderdale to Texas, I think it's not too bad, like 4 hours. And then from Sydney back to Perth is another 4 hours. So it's a lot of travel. And then the time difference and whatnot. And then we also lose the day going back. So basically, I only arrive in Perth on like Wednesday evening. So I like basically won't be training for 3 days, and then I can really start getting back into training on Thursday. And then the final push for Taiwan begins. And again, Taiwan's not going to be an easy show, but let's not talk about Taiwan right now. We're just focusing on the task at hand. We will be versing 22 amazing, crazy pros. And I'm just going to bring my best. There's not much difference I'm going to bring. So yeah, back to the feedback. The feedback is he loved my package and he really loved my back pros. So that's amazing to hear. He said, you're very strong from the back, which is amazing to hear. That made me really, really happy. And he wanted to see more tissue added to my upper body, which of course I can't do right now because obviously in prep, and it would require like another probably year of off season and whatnot to put on more upper body muscle. But yeah, that's not a bad feedback at all. He wants just me to come in with a little bit more upper body. So I guess all we can do is try to pump up the upper body a little bit more. And also my tan was not quite dark enough. So he wants to see my tan a bit darker. So we all agree that my tan's not quite dark enough, Coach and Jeremy and myself as well. So I think if I was a little bit darker, I would just pop and stand out a little bit more. So easy fix. That's why we're starting to get tan tomorrow. So tomorrow we begin the tanning process. So we'll be tanning Thursday, Friday, Saturday for base coat, and then on Sunday we'll do the top coat. So we'll have an extra layer of tan, try to get in darker. Obviously I still have a bit of leftover tan as well. So yeah, let's really get in nice and dark. And that's basically the only thing I'm going to be doing different. I think I'm going to be wearing my red bikini this time, and I'm going to be doing my own hair as well. I'm just going to wear it straight. So a slightly different package with all that. It's a darker tan, my red bikini, straight hair. Let's go out there and do the thing. I'm going to try my best to not be super intimidated, but I'm not going to lie. I just want to like obviously, share my feelings and whatnot. It is really, really hard being here. Just in the US, but like I said, I'm still really proud of how I did in Hawaii, and I did sort of shock myself even though I wanted to do even better. So it's a really weird thing. We always expect the best of ourselves, but also, every placing is a blessing. So again, if I can make it into that top 10, if I can make it into that first call out, I will be so thankful and so grateful. So that's what we're going to be aiming for. So yeah, that's basically the update. Nothing overly fun in this vlog. It's just me kind of sharing bits and bobs of me just kind of getting settled in these couple of days. All the ups and downs that come with traveling and competing. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm going to try and probably sleep by 9, latest 9:30, and hopefully really, really get a good decent sleep tonight would be the goal, and that would be great. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. So I had a really great workout today, and I saw my friend from Australia, Ethan, at the gym. It was so cool. He's competing in the classic physique. He's amazing. He won his show last weekend already. So, but yeah, we took some photos, had a bit of fun. So it's nice to have an Australian here. He'll be competing on Saturday though, so won't be seeing him on show day, but we'll definitely see him at the athletes check-in, which will be really cool. It's going to be a really big show across all divisions. Men's physique, super stacked. Classic physique, super stacked. Bikini, super stacked. So it's just going to be a really big, amazing show. So it probably will run a little bit longer. The venue is probably about 10 minutes away from where I'm staying, a 10-minute Uber ride, so that's not too bad. I do want to do one more thing before leaving, is to go to Trader Joe's if I have some time, to buy a little bit more things. They do have this pumpkin butter thing. I don't know if they still have it, but they do have this pumpkin butter thing from Trader Joe's that I kind of want to get and bring back to Perth. And then basically other than that, just doing prep things, working, and just doing this last USA show forever. That's crazy. And I never say never. Like this may not be the last, but for now, it's just, I've worked so hard to add so much tissue, and I don't know how many more years I'm going to have to give up in order to add the tissue that they want, and the division is still going to keep growing. I'm glad that even though they still want me bigger, that I definitely place higher than a lot of girls who were 100% denser than me and bigger than me. They had more muscle than me, they were taller than me, they were wider than me. One of the girls who was watching that I met at the gym, she filmed a video, and she called me on the video, she called me the giant killer, which is the term for little bodybuilders that just do much better than people who are bigger than them. Also managed to place above some really good girls that I have been looking up to. So I'm very grateful for that. So I did shock myself, and I think maybe I can shock myself again this weekend. Who knows? We never know. I'm just going to go up there, a more tan version of myself, hopefully a tiny bit improved, and we'll see what happens.